The acting managing director of NBC, Memafu Kapera, says the management accepts the court's ruling and will work with the board and the government to progress ongoing reforms. Mr. Kapera says during his term in office, he has brought about reforms aimed at transforming the organization, brushing aside comments by the board chairman. He also says he's only acting on the government's instruction and will continue to implement reforms while awaiting a permanent appointment. Mark Kayok with this report.
The National Broadcasting Corporation acting managing director says the NBC management respects and noted the decision of the courts. Memafu Kapera expressed this after the National Court ruled in favor of the NBC board chairman, Timothy Tala, over lack of evidence yesterday.
Allegations has been resolved by the court. The management has accepted the decision and is ready and willing, as it has always been, to re-engage and work with the board, the minister, and the government to progress the reforms at the NBC.
Mr. Kapera says despite funding constraints and budget shortfalls, the management was able to bring back on track NBC by commercializing its operations, brushing aside comments made by the board chairman of a lack of change and developments across NBC networks.
During my term as managing director, I focused on rebuilding the NBC by getting our books in order, by taking stock of the assets to build up the balance sheet, and putting in place internal policies and procedures to govern the operations of the NBC. This can be confirmed by the Auditor General's report from 2013 to 2014 that is evidence of what this management has done.
Mr. Kapera said the 21 million kina given for radio rehabilitation in 2007 has nothing to show for on the ground, and that was not part of the current management, which has conducted an audit report in 2012. Mr. Kapera says he's only acting on the government's instruction and will continue to deliver the reforms until a permanent appointment is made. Mr. Kapera says there are outstanding governance issues with the board that needs immediate attention of the minister, and the management hopes that the decision of the courts will turn a new chapter to progress NBC to the next level of its reforms. Mark Kayok, NBC National News, Port Moresby.